Today, I'm showing you how to do chin-ups. Let's do it. All right, guys, so the chin-up. We have three main movements that we use quite regularly with our PT sessions here. We have a pronated wide grip. Now with this grip, what we're really doing is focusing more on the lats. Okay, so these muscles that come out here. We'll still use a little bit of our biceps because it's a compound movement that's really focusing on those lats. The second movement, which is a slightly different anatomical movement, it's where we bring our hands into what we call a supine grip. Okay, so it's an underhand grip and a lot closer, and that brings the target area in a little bit. So we're not focusing as much on the lats, although we're still using them. We use the biceps a little bit more, but we also start using a little bit more of the traps and the rhomboids in this movement. Okay. Now finally, we also have what we call a neutral grip, which is much closer again. The focus on biceps here increases one more time. And of course, the focus on traps increases as well, and we start focusing a little bit less on the lats. But let's have a look at the movement. Okay guys, so a couple of tips for beginners. If you're a beginner, use one of these things, okay? These bands are fantastic. It's going to reduce the load a little bit and allow you to complete more reps. That'll give you the volume and it will allow you to develop a little bit faster if you're just trying to strain and struggle through a portion of the rep range. Range of motion is super important while we're touching on that. Range of motion, the longer the range of motion, the more muscle fibers will recruit. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're training, full range of motion. Another thing to remember is the importance of the negative phase of the movement. Okay, so when I'm lowering myself down, I want to go nice and slow because this is where the gains are. Okay, don't forget that, it's all about the gains. So let's have a look at the movement. All right guys, if you are using a band, it's super simple. Come up, find something nice and sturdy, throw the band around. Let me try again with that. Throw the band around, loop it through. It's just going to hang down like so, okay? Be careful of these. I've seen people put them on their knee, slip off on a little bit of sweat, slap them in the face. Won't kill you, but it's not very fun. All right, so once we have that, we can either put our knee in or we can put our feet in, depending on how much help you need, okay? Put that over without that, up to the bar. All right, so if you're looking to do negatives, this is how you do negatives. All right, so on this machine here, what we have here is a little step that we can use. All right, so take the step out, I'm gonna jump on here, I'm gonna get a grip, I'm gonna go with a neutral grip here. What I do here is I jump to the top, and then I lower myself down. All right guys, so as a bit of a PT hack for you, just so that you're aware, don't feel disheartened if you can't do chin-ups. A lot of people start there. I know I certainly did. Going back quite a few years ago now, I could do a single chin-up. But what I did and what my trainer gave me at the time was lat pull down. Okay, so lat pull down is a great way to progress onto this movement because you can build up by adding plates week after week after week. It's still essentially the same anatomical movement, it's just not body weight. All right guys, so that's the chin-up, okay? We've got three different movements we can do, so give them a try. I've also got some techniques that you can use there if you can't actually complete a chin-up just yet. Look, everybody has to start out somewhere. Don't feel disheartened if you can't do this movement. It's really common for people to come in and need to start the lat pull down machine. It's a great movement for those of you who sit behind a desk or live a sedentary lifestyle. It strengthens up those important muscles in your back and will have you feeling really good. So, if you need help with this movement, feel free to reach out to one of the FCF team members. We'll be happy to help you anytime.